says aim's real big.
Hi everyone, welcome back again. This is another video from July 5th. I told you it was a big day for catching trains out there. Being an off day from work during the work week, it was a rare opportunity to go out and make the most of it, which I did. This video would end at Highland Crossing after what would be 14 hours of catching trains, it seems. But even though some of them I didn't upload because they just weren't interesting enough or didn't have anything good on them. Like I said, I film every train, but not every one goes into a video. So even though I filmed for 14 hours, some of the trains I caught at night just weren't worth putting in the video, in my opinion. They were just kind of boring. But the ones I did put in here I thought were interesting enough to do. We would start off with an eastbound Autorack train. It would have 7 cars on it. 7 Autorack cars, and they would all be brand new, no graffiti, clean as heck, 2 engines at lead, and it was running on main 2 eastbound. At the time they were running double main eastbound on 1 and 2 at Highland, and caught a couple around that time, but this one was the one I thought was rather interesting. 7 cars for an Autorack. After that, I would catch a large westbound manifest with a mid-DPU and some awesome graffiti on it. It was nothing really special, but I thought was interesting enough to put into the video, as some of the graffiti was really interesting, especially this one box car later in the train. After that, I would end the night after catching eastbound light power with 2 SD70 ACUs. Now, prior to the last, say, month or so, I wasn't seeing a whole lot of light power on the Norfolk Southern Fort Wayne line, but it's picked up a lot, and I found out that a lot of it's because Norfolk Southern lost a lot of competition to CSX. They lost some tanker trains, they even lost an intermodal or 2, and where they would normally have these engines on as helpers, they're helping some trains but not needed, so they come back as light power. A lot of times they would be helper units, or they would even be thrown on the lead of a train coming eastbound that would have 4 in power. As you know, with Norfolk Southern having PTC along the Fort Wayne line there, they require engines with PTC on them. So more and more are we seeing light power now, and who knows what will happen in the future, but I suspect we'll see more of this for the foreseeable future. Anyway, with that said, let's go trackside and catch all the action. Hope you enjoy. Alright everyone, what a fun time as always, and the end of a long, long day of catching trains. I for one really enjoyed doing that and putting all this together for you and working my butt off on my day off to film all this. However, if I enjoy what I'm doing, is it really work at all? It might be work, but I enjoy doing it. And not just for putting the videos together, but for myself. I love catching these and catching new engines and interesting things I haven't seen on the rails before, so I'm happy and grateful I get to share that with you guys. And if you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a thumbs up. On that note, I'm signing off. Take care and stay awesome, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.